Welcome back to the show. For this segment, we're going to be having a friendly debate here over Andrew Jackson and his presidency. My view on the debate is that Andrew Jackson did a lot of things during his presidency that just really weren't called for, and he shouldn't have done a lot of the stuff he did. He definitely abused the powers.
Now, see, I completely disagree. I believe that Andrew Jackson was a wonderful president. Even though a lot of people might not have liked him during his time, there were people that did like him, and in the long run, he really furthered America as a great nation and helped us become what we are today.
Mm-hmm. Well, let the debate begin. Alright, so for my point of the debate, take Peggy Eaton. Peggy Eaton was a woman around during Andrew Jackson's presidency, and she was a little bit peculiar. A lot of the wives of the people on his cabinet wouldn't hang out with Peggy Eaton and wouldn't invite her to social events because she just wasn't the kind of lady that was around at that time. So Andrew Jackson threatened all of the people on his cabinet and told them that if their wives wouldn't socialize with Peggy Eaton, they'd be booted off the cabinet. Tell me how that's constitutional.
Right.
My mom?
Alright, you made a good point there, but here, think about this, right? So, he basically invented what we call the spoils system, which is being in a position of power, in his case, politically, and then just firing people that you weren't friends with to hire people that were your friends, right? He fired so many cabinet members just because he'd rather take advice from the guys that he liked as friends versus people that the people of the country wanted to be his cabinet. You know, tell me how that's constitutional.
My mom.
Okay, but I think what you're forgetting about is all the vetoing he did. He abused the veto power more than like any other president like in history ever has. He literally would only let laws pass that he liked. He abused the veto so much. How do you think that's constitutional?
My mom?
Okay, look, you're forgetting about the biggest one. Okay. The National Bank, right? The National Bank. The National Bank been around since 1971, set up by Washington and Hamilton. 13 years after the charter for the second national bank, he just straight up and vetoes the entire national bank. Like, you can't, come on!
My mom. My mom. My mom. My mom.
And that concludes the debate segment of our show. I had a lot of good time debating with you. You made a lot of good points.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a great time. I really hope we change some hearts and some minds out there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it was a pleasure speaking
Thank
with
you.
you.
Yeah, you too.
My mom.
Fucking my mom.
My mom? My mom? My mom?
Oh, I get it because trump card. This is my trump card. These are my trump cards.
Yeah, they're all the trump card. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. For this, so for my part of the debate, Exhibit A, Peggy Eaton. My view in the debate is that a lot of the stuff